Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
My name, I hear what all y'all saying. My name is Willie B, man. Hey, he the real deal. Real deal. That's coming from Willie. That's coming from Willie. Hey, now how y'all feel now? How y'all feel now? No matter what he do, how you feel now? That man playing for his daddy. All you haters, if you hate Shedeur, you hate football. How can you not love that story? Deion Sanders, absolute legend, icon. Now his son, picking up the pace.
Balling out.
Balling out.
Balling.
That's straight for 51st and Hooper. Sadden, homie.
That was nasty. What you say about? Ree, you with me now? Ree, hold on. Ree, is you with me now? Is you in?
But you saw that over route that Brock Purdy throws so well in the San Francisco offense. You see him fit the ball into those small windows. Yeah. Did you see him on the move throw that touch pass? Now, the receiver made a great one-handed catch, but did you see the touch?
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm just looking at all these reactions to Shedeur Sanders, man. And listen, man, people of color, you heard me say it, they're taking this personal because of the attack that they felt Shedeur Sanders endured. And I had to get OG's reaction because OG is definitely watching what goes on with the brothers that's playing this pigskin. What's going on, OG? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I don't give a damn about these brothers in this bitch. It's another form of slave trade.
Oh God.
So I'm not an advocate. As long as I was in prison, ain't nobody from no team ever sent me a package or sent me $20. I don't represent. I hate when I hear these Negroes talking about my team. You ain't most of the people that's talking about football, they ain't never been to a game. I don't know.
Jamie Foxx came out and he was so happy with the way Shedeur played. He felt like, he was like, man, what you haters got to say now? Look, hey, Deion, man, we love you. This seemed like, he took it a little personal. I took you down there and showed you his house. He come from humble beginnings, Jamie Foxx did. So I think that this is something that they feel like was a personal shot, and they're going to be rooting for this Shedeur Sanders all damn winter, fall, back all the way to this season is over. What do you think?
Well, it says here, Sanders responded to questions by saying, all right, things are performing well in the training camp. However, it says, Sanders is still in the shadows. Who is Joe Flacco?
Yeah, that's gonna be the starter. He old and they need to get him out of there. But at the end of the day, he a little privileged. You already know that.
Okay. Say Flacco. Presumed first week starter isn't a long-term solution for the organization at the age of 40, and Shedeur is 23. So
they don't want to give him. They don't want to give it to him. They're gonna make him earn it for sure.
Okay, and I thought for sure when you mentioned to me that he would be playing preseason, that they were setting him up for failure for him to get hurt. But it says here that he threw touchdowns, did 138 yards.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 138 yards, and they won 30-10. So who got something to say about his performance?
Well, as again that NFL article, that he wasn't happy with his performance, and he's, they're gonna play it. It's gonna be a lot of critics come out. You'll see even this week, everybody's they're gonna double down on what they done. See, once you and I both know how it is. Once somebody tell you you're not good enough, now they want to prove you're not good enough, and they're gonna try everything in their heart because of pride to prove him not good enough. And I think this is some something we got to get ready for. But when you look at the baby, when you look at the Shannon Sharp clip I just showed you on Nightcap, and you look at Jamie Foxx, they're not going to be trying to hear that, and they're gonna dog Flacco out, whoever they put up there in front of Sanders, if they mess up out there. People are buying this man's jersey by the droves, like you told me. People they're getting behind this kid, man, and his daddy going through that cancer. That all this stuff is just pretty much making people love Shedeur Sanders.
Well, I'll tell you this, as a businessman, if I would, and putting ego aside, I wouldn't play a game. They said America has related that his jerseys, before he even played this game, made over $200 million in sales and merchandise, and he made more on the merchandise of selling his jersey than he got out of the contract, and he never even played. So I would sit right on the bench and let Flacco get beat up, knocked down, and I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't play at all. I thought I have a cold.
Every week it'll be something, bro.
Man, my nose is running. I can't go out there, bro.
Oh, gee. Jamie Foxx really took this personal, man. I think his reaction was the best out of everybody. He was really calling himself Willie Beeman. He was really amped up about it. He felt like, hey, man, he had like a Super Bowl party at his house. He had about 5 different dudes over there. They all was amped up. They was jumping for
Jamie Foxx. We ain't heard that from Jamie Foxx in over a year. What the hell is he?
He is. He's not trying to hear it, OG. He loved football when it come down to. You remember when Jerry Jones? I don't know if you remember that, when Jerry Jones was out there talking, and Jerry Jones started sizing up a man's his old package down there, and Jamie Foxx was sitting there listening to him, and he had to cut the camera off real fast when he was over here in Dallas, because he's like, he stands about 8 feet tall. He got a penis big as, and Jamie turned the camera off real fast. He was out there with him, man, and everybody was like, man, why would they even want to? Why would he feel comfortable enough to say that in front of Jamie Foxx? You know what I mean? So this thing is crazy.
That's that auction block mentality to white America. And I remember the first time I was locked up, and the first time I'd ever heard of the combine. And I heard the way they were describing the athletes, the black athletes. He runs a 40, he's 6'8", he bench presses 350 pounds. This is a good Negro. Oh no, they just sizing up who gonna play. Man, that sounds like such a slave mentality, man. I wouldn't. No, bro.
It's basically a thing where you really have to really bite down on culture to understand the significance of what has happened to our people when it comes down to all of this stuff that's going on around us. Are we basically saying we're victims? Do we have a victim mentality? I believe so, and rightfully so, when it comes down to the stuff that our people have endured. I gotta say that. And when you do something to us, we definitely will. We won't come together, but we will show attitude. But we'll then turn around and go sit down in the same stadium with them and let them talk about how big and how small our situation is down there, our penis and all this, just ignorant talk. There's pride as long as. Go ahead.
The thing is, you said early how brothers is coming together for Shedeur Sanders, right?
Right.
And as long as he's winning, but these Negroes are not going to look at Kaepernick, look at everything that happened. If white America go against them, black people in America is not going to stand for him. Even his own teammates won't stand for him, his black teammates. We've seen it over and over again, how the dictation goes in these sports, that we are 85 to 90% of the workforce on these fields, and we're not a portion of ownership in the offices. You know, that don't make sense to me. You know, basketball, football, they didn't damn near alienated us out of baseball. You know, so they got the new niggas, Cubans and stuff that play baseball. You don't find any more Reggie Jacksons or Hank Aaron's in baseball anymore. So they're
That's exactly right.
us from that.
I agree with you 100% on that.
It's just, it's sad that we're into the fictitious camaraderie of sport and play, and we're not into the business of making. I seen a thing yesterday that it really enthused, and I'm not a big T.I. fan, right?
Well, I am.
T.I.
Wait a minute, brother. Wait a minute, brother. When you start saying stuff like that, you got to watch what you're saying because he's from the South. And
I don't have to. Like
yeah. You're gonna have to watch what you're saying about T.I. But you mean you don't like him? You don't like him for what? I mean, I bet you like Kendrick Lamar, don't you?
Oh, that's right. You are color struck.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. You playing with the South. You could have said Lil Flip. You could have said Zero. You could say anybody, but watch how you handle people up under this damn line. Lil Wayne, anybody, man.
You remind me so much of my grandmother, bro.
I don't want to hear that crap.
My grandmother used to say, Willa Mae, look at Marvin out there. Got them crows sitting on your porch. He gonna knock your value down.
I'm not color struck, OG. I'm just telling you, when it comes down to the rappers up under the Mason-Dixon line and the way you be acting, you be always saying, okay, who do you like in the South? We'll get to that another time, but I'm just going to be at your neck when it comes down to any of my people down here under this line. You talk down on Lil Wayne. You talk down on different people down here, and I'm not going to let you do it. So don't speak bad about T.I. You can't do that. He's off limits.
Excuse me.
Okay. Okay.
I was saying that T.I., I just gave my personal opinion. Nobody cares about my opinion. But I was just saying that T.I. was in a debate, and like I said, it's the only pseudo-intelligent thing I've heard him say, even though he do think he's a walking lexicon, and he does throw these words around like, characterization.
Expeditiously.
But anyway, make a long story longer, he says this black lady, she was on this panel, and she was talking about making Black America great again, right?
Right.
And T.I. says, when was America ever great?
I remember watching that. Yeah. That was good.
When was Black America ever great? In slavery, and when women didn't have rights, when he went on going, like, just answer the question, when was Black America ever great?
No,
and
I agree.
She tried to say, well, we had slavery was all over the world. He said, that's not what I'm talking about. Here in America, with Black America building on their backs this country, when was it ever great for Black people in America? And I pose that question right now. When has it ever been great for us? In football, we've got the trophies, we've got that, but we've never got a piece of America. So I don't endorse sport and play. I don't watch football. I don't watch. It kills me that we feel as Black men, the only camaraderie, the only thing that we have in common, you go anywhere and the first thing a Black man will see you, before he asks you about the Dow Jones or how you know anything about the stuff, did you see the game last night? Hell no. OG, there's a long litany of history that Blacks have played in NFL now. And if these guys want to support these other guys, then so be it. You of course you don't like the way the cards have been dealt, but what do you do when you got kids that have from histories? It's changed people's lives. No matter how you look at it, we couldn't get the whole pie, but we took a piece of it and we did what we could with it. So
for you to say, I don't watch it, I don't mess with it because of the history of it, I get it. But I also understand people who do watch it because of their history of it. So I can't agree with you on the fact that, yes, they do. They have a history because Shedeur Sanders is playing. His father played. His father spent his whole lifetime showing him how to play. How can you now turn around and say, I ain't watching it because of what they did behind it? I get it, but I can't just totally agree with you because certain people are going to support it. There's so many football players that have played in the NFL that it has changed their life and basically, no, they didn't get the ownership, but they playing in the game. So all of these black people are going to support each other's playing in the game, OG.
So you're applauding all the plantation owners that had Negroes picking cotton.
I'm not applauding it.
It was such a big thing that cotton was famous all over the world on black people picking it, and they don't own one cotton ball today. So you feel like we should applaud that too?
OG, now you're stretching it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's a history involved. No, we still wear clothes, even though we picked cotton a long time ago. We still dealing with cotton. So all I'm saying is if it was such a farce, then we wouldn't be dealing with it at all. These guys are going to play football, and that's just what they're going to do. And we're going to, I hate what happened to Colin Kaepernick, but at the end of the day, people still have history with this football, basketball, with running track and all that. So what are we going to do? We can't change the damn scope of the algorithm of what's happening. How are we going to change it?
Stop playing for them. Get your own team.
See,
all the black millionaires together should put together. When we had segregation, we had a black football team. We had a black baseball team.
Yeah, we did.
Y'all Negroes think that white folks' water is colder, their grass is greener, and that they won't participate if we just do it ourselves.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. But I still understand the situation that's occurred in the people in. They were at some point given an opportunity, and the way that but the way that the league pretty much changed and turned, they basically are caught up in a situation where they built it up, and it's going to take a whole different level to separate themselves from that situation. And I'm just going to be truthful about it.
I'm just talking. It'll never change. But since you asked my opinion,
I love your opinion, OG.
So I'm just gonna say I applaud Shedeur Sanders for being the athlete that he is. But if I was him as a businessman, I wouldn't try to be collegiate for white America. I'd sit my butt on that bench. Have you ever seen that candy commercial where they got these little gummy bears? And the two athletes are eating, I think they're Glow Burglars or whatever the name of the little candy is.
Okay.
They're like, oh, this is so much fun. And they sitting there eating the candy. It's a white boy and a black dude, and they're eating this little glowworms. And the coach comes and try to put them in the team, and they enjoying their candy so much they tell him, hell no.
They don't want to go in. And that's what you think Shedeur should be doing, not just sitting back.
He should be the poster boy. He'd have showed him what he could do. Let Flacco go on and get beat up. And all of the stuff that you're saying about the NFL and the players, half of them that went crazy from head injuries.
Oh, I knew you were going to bring that up.
So all of that they put in, you don't have one athlete that's living over 60 or 70 years old in good health from playing sports, including
Dion, huh?
And they broke from cancer. They're suffering. Applauded, and the big old owners, they ain't seen their penis in 10 years. Belly so big they couldn't run a Cullen, but they couldn't run nothing. But they $1 billion sitting up in the box looking at they Negroes play. No, bro. Shedeur, get your money, bro.
Well, guys, listen, OG, I'm gonna have to agree with you that changes need to happen. But I'm going to also have to be understanding of why the guys are so passionate about it, because guys like Shedeur have spent their whole entire life to play on this level. And once they get to it, to be shafted to 144 like they did him, it really pretty much spent it off in a way to where people in that look like us were offended in the fact because they felt like he should have been accepted into a game, a league where basically, and they're going to root for him, where they didn't do right by him, according to a lot of people's opinion. And that's subjective, but I really think, that Shedeur, with him being young, being under his dad's tutelage all that time, shouldn't have been something that they turned a black eye to. But also, when you look at Dion fighting cancer and the way that they done him in the situation, and now he's fighting for his life still, people don't want to admit it, but he still is just, fighting that cancer and the way that thing comes back on you and the way that you having to deal with it, not being able to use the restroom and all kind of stuff, going through surgery, right, open in front of everybody. And now for his son to now go out there and play that sport and do what they done after they done to him, how they done him, I think we're going to see a lot of people reaction every game for Shedeur, even if he just stand up and look out there in the field and then sit back down like you want him to do. He's just going to be, it's going to be a big eye on him watching to make sure y'all don't mess over him while he's dealing with what he's dealing with. And that's, I really think that's going to go on all year. You know what I mean? So, man, hey, guys, you guys make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. The reactions is what we're looking at, the responses, from all of the people, from all of them. Man, there was a lot of tweets went out. I didn't get to them, but there was a lot of people. LeBron James had something to say. There was a lot of people that spoke out loudly on how they supporting Shedeur. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't see it slowing down. So, guys, and I want you guys to really, sorry about that. I want you guys to really go and download bosstalk101.app. Appreciate everybody that been rocking with us, downloading the app. A lot of people now hey, listen, they've been socking into our pockets doing the annual. They basically paying for it for the whole year. You get a certified boss check when you do that, and you get a percentage knocked off as well. They updated the app. I seen that and I was happy about that. So you don't have to pay for just $7.99 a month. You can hit it for the whole year and basically get a better deal, a better rate. But hey, listen, at any rate, man, me and OG going Tuesday. Be ready. This Tuesday we're going live on the app, inside the app, and it's about to go crazy. Last Tuesday was a ball. I had a ball with him. We had such a good time. You guys missed out on it if you wasn't basically inside the app to see it. It's unadulterated. We might say anything in there. We never know who we gonna have on the scene with us. So, hey, man, listen, man, like and subscribe to the channel, man. And listen, hey, don't miss out. And if you still watching, man, you got to make sure you check out what we got coming up next, man. We done talked about so many different things. I don't know which one I'm gonna plug in here. But something should be right here, and it's gonna be very, very. Let me see. I'll tell y'all what I'm gonna do, cause I like to be accurate with y'all, cause y'all such great people that y'all run with us. Boosie, man, I'll do Boosie. Boosie, cause we got reviews coming out all day, as y'all already know. Boosie is gonna be the. Listen, man, Boosie still letting y'all know he may end up being on probation or something, but he's letting you know he ain't gonna miss them shows. But check out what me and OG had to speak on it yesterday. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.